Y'all got a second for the words of the Most High? What's your nationality? Hey, brother with the white shirt and the blue shorts. Brother with the waves. Brother, I know you hear me, brother, with the waves. You're making me seasick over here, brother. Come talk to me. See that? Hey, sister, you need to get away from that white dude, sister. We are living in the last days, and when the Most High says it's time for civil war, his red neck is going to go back to his people and leave you by yourself, alone.
Second Esdras 8:1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High have made this world for many.
This world is made for many, right? That's why you see people going up and down Hollywood every single Sabbath, buying and selling, getting on the damn tour buses, doing whatever you want, because it's made for many sinners. You can do whatever you want to do. Let's read on.
But the world to come for few.
Don't think you're gonna walk through them gates. Don't think you got a shot at the kingdom of heaven, because the world to come is going to be made for few. Right? Just like the slogan of the Marine Corps. It says the proud, the few, the brave, the proud, I believe what it is, right? They're only looking for a few good men. The kingdom of heaven is only going to be for a few good men and a few good women. That's it. Everybody else, your reward will be the lake of fire. Jump down to verse 3.
Second Esdras 8:3.
Go ahead.
There be many created, but few shall be saved.
But what?
But few shall be saved.
There are many created, many souls, many spirits. You got Asians, Chinese, Japanese, European, right? You got all the list of people that are created, right? But what's going to be saved?
But few shall be saved.
Out of the 7-something billion people on this earth, only what?
But few shall be saved.
Only few will be saved. Few is a certain amount of people. It doesn't say all will be saved. It doesn't say everybody's going to be saved. It says what?
But few shall be saved.
Few will be saved. So what should you be doing right now? Should you be provoking the Most High? Should you be saying, you know what, I'm going to do what I want to do on the Sabbath day? Should you be buying and eating pork, right? Eating shrimp, crab, and lobster? Should you be doing any of that type of stuff, right? At all, right? You shouldn't be doing it, right? Let's go to 2nd Esdras 9:15.
Second Esdras 9:15. I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved.
There's going to be many more people that perish than them that may be saved, right? And my man with the white hat on. My man with the hat on right here. What's your nationality? American, but where do you come from? Your ancestry. Are you European? Are your people European? Because if you're European, you need to get away from that sister right there, right? Read that again.
Second Esdras 9:15.
Go ahead.
I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved.
It says many more that perish than them that will be saved. That's heavy right there. Think about it, right? There's going to be more dead bodies on the streets than living. So that means if we are still here and Most High forbid, please, Most High, please, Baba Kasha, please deliver us from this if we be found worthy, right? Because there's going to be dead bodies that you're going to be stepping over, right? There's going to be dead bodies you're going to be tripping and falling over. It says going to be many that perish than them that will be saved, right? Because we're living in the last days. You got a question? What's going on?
What do you think about war in Ukraine?
Huh?
What do you think about war in Ukraine?
About the war in Ukraine? Well, the war in Ukraine is prophecy. Go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 2 and verse 4. Do you want peace? Do you want peace on earth?
Depends what kind of peace.
Well, this is the peace that's going to happen, right? Once the true Israelites are put back into their rightful place. Let's read that.
Isaiah 2:4. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people.
So the children of Israel are going to be the judges, the ones that are listed on this sign right here, that fear the Most High and come back to them, right? So we're going to be the ones that's going to cancel out all the war through the power of Hamashiach Yahushai, who serves the Most High. Read on.
And they shall beat their swords into plowshares.
There's gonna be no more Ukraine where the shooting and the fighting and the missiles are flying back and forth. Read on.
And their spears into pruning hooks.
The spears, that means the guns, the weapons, they're gonna be turned into instruments of plowing the farms and the fields, right? That's what's gonna happen. Read on.
Nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
What's gonna happen?
Nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
There's not gonna be no Ukraine versus Russia. It's not gonna be no Israel versus Palestine. Nation's not gonna lift up sword against nation. Read on.
Neither shall they learn war anymore.
What's gonna happen?
Neither shall they learn war anymore.
So what you should pray for is that the 12 tribes of Israel learn to fear the Most High, so there will be no more war anymore. Because it's going to be war as long as those imposters that they call Israelis are in the land right now. Does that make sense?
You wanna say Mossad is gonna be over war?
Say it again.
You wanna say Mossad is gonna be over war?
Mossad?
Yeah.
Are they going to be overworked?
Yeah.
There's not going to be no Mossad. That's not going to happen. Because when the 12 tribes of Israel learn to fear the Most High, there's not going to be no more war. Like, where are you from? What's your nationality? German? Right. So you're like a European, right? Go to the book of Job chapter 9 and verse 24. The reason why these things happen is because your people, your race of people, are the wicked ones on the earth, right? Y'all are the ones who created the atomic bomb. Y'all, what's that guy's name? They made a movie about it. Oppenheimer. Y'all made the nuclear weapons, right? Oppenheimer, that's a German guy. He created that. Read this.
Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
It says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. That's your people, right? The wicked. This is why you got Oppenheimer. This is why you got nuclear missiles, right? This is why you got to worry about Russia versus Ukraine. Read on.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
It says you covered the faces of the judges. That's talking about the prophets. You covered those faces of the judges thereof. It says if you're not the wicked person in your people, if not, where and who is he? Go to Revelation 19:12. What's up?
Thank you.
Read that real quick.
Revelations 19 and 12.
Go ahead.
His eyes were as a flame of fire,
This is going to be coming, the Messiah, with eyes like a flame of fire. Read on.
and on his head were many crowns.
That's the many crowns of Germany, the many crowns of France, of the whole European Empire, right? Of Japan, China. Read on.
And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself.
Go ahead.
And he was clothed with the vesture dipped in blood.
What's going to be on Hamashiach Yahushai's clothing?
He was clothed with the vesture dipped in blood.
Because in order to have peace, that means the enemy must be destroyed, right? So Hamashiach Yahushai is going to come and do away with the war in the Ukraine. He's going to do away with the war in Russia, right? He's going to do away with the war with the Israelis and the Palestinians, right? Because his vessel is going to be dipped in blood, right? Read on.
And his name is called the Word of the Most High.
That's what we are coming out here, telling you the word of the Most High, which is fire, which is spirit, which is life, right? So I don't know if that guy understood that or got it, but he probably did get it through the spirit. That's why he had to take off. Let's go back to Second Esdras again, 9:15. Second Esdras 9:15.
Second Esdras 9:15. I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved.
There's going to be many dead bodies than the living, right? Many that perish instead that are going to be saved. Let's go to St. Matthew chapter 7 and start at verse, go to 14. St. Matthew 7 and 14.
Matthew 7:14.
Go ahead.
Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way.
It says straight is the gate and narrow is the way. That means everybody can't make it through that narrow gate. Everybody's not going to make it to the kingdom of heaven. You cannot be down here wicked as you want to be, wicked as all hell, right? And think you got a spot in the kingdom of heaven. It's just not going to happen. It's not even sound doctrine. You can just do everything that you want to do, but you're going to be protected and saved by grace. That makes no sense whatsoever, right? Let's read on.
Narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
It's going to be few there be that find it. Imagine, you Like, have you ever been to an escape room before? An escape room, you got a certain amount of time to get out of